it to happen.
Beer over here.
Yeah, we need to bring like a lot of beer over here. We need to get wasted. We're at that point. We're live?
Yeah.
Okay, fuck no. No, I really don't be live right now.
We're getting it. Yeah.
But we're live right now.
Fuck. I'm not into it right now. Hold on, let me
No,
crash
Travis,
some
this is when you
beers
say,
for
"Let's do it
Donald
again."
Trump. So we can build the wall of China. Anyways, where's it? I don't want Lucky, man. I brought Strongbow. I don't know why the fuck you give me this shit.
You
put a
that's what we're
six
doing
pack.
right now.
Charge
So
my
hard
phone.
as fuck.
Shit.
Should we actually
Where's
redo
that?
this shit?
Yeah,
I feel
actually
like, is this my beer?
Yeah.
Redo the start of it.
I don't even know what's happening right now.
Yeah.
Okay, do you have my Strongbow though?
This is more of a laid back episode 4 podcast going on today.
I need something that I could use for a butt chug for
Yeah,
a
Travis,
quick way to get drunk, and then we're ready to roll.
I thought we were going.
What are you doing with this fish?
I thought we were doing this shit.
No,
What?
Trav wants to butt chug first.
No, fuck off. You guys are fucked. So are we live actually?
Are we getting bunged up right now, or?
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
It's
That's what we're
going.
doing.
We're rolling,
Oh.
man. This is episode 4.
Let's go.
No, I think we should redo this shit.
You
What?
want to redo it again?
Yeah, one more time. Where are we at now? The third redo? Where are we at?
Like,
Oh, we're live?
there, man.
It's episode 4!
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there.
Fuck.
Oh, man. We were a minute and a half in.
That's
Travis just
alright.
kept wanting to redo it.
Sorry.
So what's going on?
New equipment.
Yeah, that's
Gotta
pretty
do
sick.
stuff.
2 mics?
Yeah,
We got some shit going on. We're trying to get better.
Let's just say the podcast upgrade.
Yeah. Started from the bottom, but now we're here.
Yeah.
Right?
We're slightly less off the bottom. We've taken one step.
Wars, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You guys heard that song, by the way, by fucking Rihanna and Drake?
No.
That doesn't limit it. There's a
Baby,
lot
I'm
of
a war. I think it's called Work.
No.
But literally the entire song, Rihanna just goes, I'm a war, and I'm a go,
It's probably got like 200 million views as well.
And that song is a worst.
Drake's in it?
I'm
Man,
kind of
I
a
used to
big
really
fan
like
of
Drake.
that.
I still really like Drake, but like all his songs are kind of like.
No, he gets to my heart, you know? I don't know.
Man,
It's just
Drake
me.
pulls at my heartstrings, and I like would listen to his one song back to back.
Have you noticed how his songs always just kind of go, yeah, motherfucker.
What's that song you
Wars.
showed me the other day?
No.
Oh, fucking Jumpman.
Jump, man,
I
jump,
like
man,
that
jump,
song. I get pumped up to that
I
song.
really
I don't
enjoy
know.
that
It's
song.
just me. What the
If
hell?
I could quote, I'll quote Drake right now because there was one line that I heard in his song back to back.
Yeah.
When we were watching the All Star game.
Yeah.
It was just so tight. He said, I'm quoting him here. This isn't me. He says, back to back, like I'm on the cover of Lethal Weapon. Back to back, like Jordan, 96, 97. And just changed the game right there. I mean, I'm the whitest guy alive. Like, I know nothing about rap music, but
Do you guys have a preference, Drake or Kanye?
Drake.
Drake. for
Drake's not
sure.
$53
Yeah,
million
I'm a big
in
fan.
debt.
I'll take Drake just because he's
Okay.
just a better person than Kanye.
That's so true.
So is Kanye actually in debt? Like, I don't know. Where did this come from? I've never heard of it
Yeah.
before, so.
I don't know the full story, but apparently he came out and openly admitted that he was $53 million in debt or some shit.
Because he wanted to fulfill his dream in the fashion industry.
yeah.
No
He
way.
said, like, he's doing all this shit in the fashion industry, and it, like,
But that's
cost
not going
him-
to make him
He
debt.
released
53
a
million? Kyle,
model-
talk,
he released
let's talk
a
numbers
model-
here.
What's that?
What?
Kyle, talk numbers here. 53 million? That's not going to put, Kanye in debt.
53 million to start a fashion company?
Not-
Peanuts.
Yeah,
you
for him.
could easily be
For
53
Kanye?
million.
Thank you.
Fuck that. That guy's got kids that he puts in, like, mink clothes that they're going to grow out of in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Like fur.
Kanye
Whoa, I
released
didn't
a
know.
second
Fuck, I wish I
line
could
of
put
shoes
Chloe in fur.
before
She'd be
he
pumped.
released a first one.
Yo, that's
Like
badass.
he made the Yeezus 2s before he even dropped the first ones.
Yeah, he's doing, like, the whole, like, the
Yeah.
ADBC stuff.
It's like making a movie and going, wait, we're making a second one.
He made a murderer before they were making a murderer.
He's just an idiot. But I already said if I won the lottery this week that I would offer Kanye all my money if he would openly admit to the public that he is not the greatest rapper of all time. And
No, he'll never do that. I got a question for Trav, though, kind of off this thing. Trav, why are you building a wall of beer bottles? That's not my question. It's a side question.
I don't know how to answer that right now.
Because you're a big fan of Trump and you just want him to build that wall.
Well, this is
one
kinda
second.
true,
So
but-
this ties into that.
Yeah.
Kanye said that he was going to run for president in 2020.
2020.
So if Trump gets in, it's the year. Kyle, it's the year 2020.
It's Saturday. We got
Do
to
you
booze.
vote for Kanye? Or do you vote for Trump?
Oh, Trump, 100%.
But you don't. You're a big. You like Trump?
I truly love Trump. I do. I'm not. I know there's gonna be a lot of haters
Shifting
out
in his
there.
seat.
Trump's a capitalist.
I like Trump's honesty.
Thank you.
I do appreciate his honesty.
Thanks,
I,
Kyle.
although
Great
I'm,
flow.
I'm
Great
with
flow.
I'm with George. I like Bernie Sanders as well.
Oh, it's
Bernie-
just so boring
Bernie.
though.
Have you
There's
seen
some
that
excitement
video?
in this world.
Have you seen that video of that dude
Who
where
the hell wouldn't want to see a new
like,
wall?
he's like sitting, like Bernie's like campaigning, like guy's just sitting in the back, like just chilling, like kind of like falling asleep. Then Bernie says something about like he's gonna like legalize weed, and this dude just pops up right away. He's like so like, oh shit, like
Yeah.
he's so into it.
I mean, let's be honest. Bernie's gonna die about a year and a half into his term.
Oh, you gotta have a solid VP.
Yeah,
You gotta have a solid VP.
He's halfway.
If Donald Trump were smart, he would run for VP. That way he can do all of this shit and say all this shit while still having the country like semi intact.
He just needs to be
for
Hillary.
sure.
Hillary's only about 4 years younger than him.
Really?
Bernie?
No way.
No, she's not. How old is Hillary?
That's
Hillary,
pretty
how old are you?
hard.
Man, should we try and get Hillary on the Classy Affairs podcast?
I think she'll come. As we were waiting for Fody to get here, no, and we get the migraine thing, no biggie. But
Man,
it sucks. I'm sorry.
yeah.
It sucks.
Feel bad for me.
I am feeling bad for you. But while we're waiting, got updates on my phone that Hillary just won Nevada, which is a big win, and Trump just won South Carolina.
Thank God. Okay, I don't know. I was a little excited
Six-year
about that.
difference.
We've been.
6 years. 6 years between Hillary and Bernie.
So who do you think is going to become president? That's the real question here.
I think whoever wins the Democratic nomination is going to become president because the
okay.
Republicans just keep yelling.
The
at each
Republicans fight each other.
Yeah.
They're not like supporting each other at all. They just get up there and bicker between all of them.
But the American people like that.
other. Yeah. As Calgarians, we do not want Bernie in, but as like
Thank
a
you.
general whole, I think you do want Bernie in. Because Bernie absolutely hates oil and gas. He wants to find the cleanest renewable resource possible going forward. That's his big shtick right now.
Man, this is not a funny podcast. We're
No,
getting
this
serious
is
here.
like serious
Yeah, this
politics
is
right
very
now.
serious.
Well, we got to throw in some politics.
Well, hey, we got a classy fucking logo coming out for the world to see. We might as well talk classy things.
When Bernie dies, then they should just chuck him in a hole, no casket. It's the cleanest way.
That's legit.
6 months from now.
Before we move on from politics, I do want to add some comedy to this. Jeb Bush's domain name, www.jebbush.com, expired recently. And Donald Trump, like the savage bastard he is, went in, bought www.jebbush.com. You can go look at it right now, and the page jebbush.com is Donald Trump and all of his ideas and campaigns.
God,
It's
that's
so
awesome.
funny.
What I'm looking at? What's the address? www.
jebbush.com. Like, how awesome is that?
What is savage?
Yeah.
That's all I'm
It
gonna
just
say.
redirects you to donaldjtrump.com.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we bought him out.
So American.
Yeah.
I don't care what we have to do. I don't care who's listening to this podcast when it comes up. We need to interview Donald Trump on the
my
Classy
God,
Affairs
that'd be so
podcast.
Try, would you be in heaven?
Oh my God.
We don't even need to talk politics. I just want to know what he's drinking, what he's smoking,
Exactly.
what's he putting in that product, or
Yeah,
what products
we
he
gotta
putting
really
that
know.
do.
We gotta really know for that hair.
Oh man,
Perfect flow.
Not Corona, I'll tell you that.
we should do not what?
Not Corona.
Big fan of Mexico.
Do you think he's ever going down to an all-inclusive, like to drink with Sammy Hagar? 55. I seen this thing on Instagram, you know, like on the Fuck Jerry account.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're talking Kanye West is in debt. I seen this thing like, you know, it says like Donald Trump in that one interview. He's like, you know, I had to work for everything I have. I started with a small loan of $1 million. There's this thing where it showed like Kanye West is like, I need a small loan of $53 million.
But there was a meme online and this guy had gone on. He used to work for Facebook or something, and he had said, "Do you not think, Kanye, that if you ask the founder of Facebook for $53 million,
Kanye did do that.
that you'd want to do it over Facebook and not Twitter like he did?"
Yeah.
Like, are you kidding me?
Next time I need a loan from the bank, I'm just gonna.
But yo,
tweet
he
at
actually asked Zuckerberg for
Yeah.
53 mil, right?
Yeah, and then
No, he asked another guy that worked for him, and then Zuckerberg liked the tweet.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
yeah, yeah.
Well, like I was just looking. It was on the news like 2 days ago, 3 days ago. It was on like the news app that I have on my computer, and it showed like the 25 or 50 richest people in the world. Zuckerberg, 31 or 32 years old, and he's like $18 billion. Like, I'm sure if he wanted, hey man,
Sorry.
sure if he wanted to help out Kanye West, it would be pocket change for him. But
I hope nobody helps out Kanye.
No.
I saw this other thing too,
No,
where like,
it's gonna happen.
so after
Ask
the,
your stupid wife.
Yeah.
I gotta try and
Or
find
ask
this
your
thing for you guys.
pointlessly famous wife for that money.
They're the worst.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Ask the Olympian Bruce Jenner.
It's Caitlyn.
you know, it's
Oh,
Caitlyn,
sorry,
yeah.
sorry guys.
Please be politically correct here.
Yeah.
Go ask.
There's nothing
Her.
politically correct about the Classy Affairs podcast. So
That is so true.
No.
Not even the politics on it.
yeah, fuck that.
Yeah,
Sorry, Kanye. Just can't squeeze you in right now.
Okay. There was so after
Buckaroo.
I've got a dress fitting at 3.
I'm pissed off about Caitlyn Jenner. Okay,
why?
because she won Female of the Year at
Oh
the ESPYs.
yeah, I don't agree with that.
Like, that's a while
Oh,
back.
fuck.
It's all
agree with
news,
that.
yeah.
It's a while back. It still pisses me off though.
Wow, you're not a female.
Neither is she.
But there's hardworking females out there. Exactly. Neither is she. There's fucking women out there that are busting their asses. This guy chops his fucking schlong off, and all of a sudden he's just reaping in all the
No,
awards.
he's not a transsexual. He's a transgender. Right? So,
Yeah, that's,
You
Yeah,
text
I
me.
know, but yeah, I know that's a tough topic
Yeah, it's
because all the other transgenders in the world before were just, you know, being shunned, hiding what they wear, and all of a sudden he's just like, fuck it, sick of being a dude. This is enough, and then he ends up fucking becoming a girl and becomes glorified.
For Caitlyn?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm just saying. Have you guys seen the Bill Burr thing about Caitlyn Jenner? He like says that like he's like it's so he's on Conan or something like that. He's going on about like he's like everybody's so touchy feely with this subject. It's like you can't even like be surprised that it's like you're sitting there talking to Bruce Jenner. He gets up, goes takes a piss, and comes back a woman, and you can't be like whoa what what just happened here? You have to be like. Anyway, Caitlyn, like I was saying, right? Like you have to like go with the flow, and he just goes on this whole tirade about his like people are being so like with the pronouns like politically correct. Like it's she, it's not he anymore. And then he just goes on this huge rant. And then at the end of it, he's like, I don't know, guy. I just miss that guy. I just miss him. He never even gives a chance to say goodbye. Yeah, just one day, one day.
man. So I guess we do have a phone-in guest today after the last episode 2 and episode 3 where we had rugby star Jeff Hassler and Calgary Stampeder
Yeah.
Charlie Power.
Why don't you say star after Charlie?
yeah, I was
Charlie's a
kinda,
star in my books.
Can
You
you
think
can
so?
yeah,
So
well,
there's a star in my heart.
yeah, me too. In my heart,
I
in people's
I
books,
say
but-
rugby star because I have no fucking idea about anything about rugby. I don't
Neither
know
do
if
I.
he's
Tries.
Yeah,
That's
all
how
I
I
know
know
That's
about
good.
rugby.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's a good start.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So you just say rugby
And
star.
scrums.
Scrums, yeah, those
Tries
are big,
and
those
scrums.
are big things, yeah.
And Jeff Hassler. That's
Jeff
it.
Hassler.
Yeah, Jeff Hassler. That's all we need to know.
So
Nate?
Yeah, I guess.
Does anybody even know what position he plays?
Yeah, he's winger.
Oh well.
I think
he's
that's a
not even
position
in
too.
that
Trap.
shit.
Fuck, I'm cleaning this up. George, is that right?
Yeah.
We like soccer, so I'm like.
Is he
this-
blindside wing or just wing?
There's no such thing as a blindside
There
in
is.
rugby. Is there?
Yes,
I tried to sound like I knew what was
Hey,
going on
yeah,
there.
yeah,
Trying to talk.
yeah,
Call,
yeah.
there's no blindside wing.
So anyway, where I was getting at with that.
Yeah, where are you
so
going with this?
We
after-
set the bar high with athletes. Now we're gonna move it down and go to
Oh,
street scum.
oh, big time. So yeah, big time. So we want to.
Oh, man.
Sorry, I didn't mean it to sound that bad.
Way to amp it
So
up.
now tell us who the street scum calling in
Are we
is.
gonna really put on Gus Bus?
Yeah,
Is that who
so we have the opposite side of the sporting scene now. So we've had the athletes on. Now we want to have the gambling addict side of the sports scene. And our friend from Okotoks, Joel Gustel, is a gambling addict of all sorts. He will gamble on horse betting, anything. So we're gonna call Joel and see what he has to say about his gambling. This segment is gonna be called Stories from Under the Bridge because Gus has had a hard time, lost all his money gambling, and now lives under a bridge.
Bush
Who the fuck is
AJ was
Gus?
here.
I thought we were calling Joel.
Joel Gusto.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just call him
makes
Gus
sense.
Bus.
Ketchup and custard.
That's right. Yeah.
I don't know.
Gus is
Okay.
best.
Yeah. We'll give him a quick shout and see what happens. And
Is he that bad at or is he?
oh, he loves gambling.
But he's terrible at it.
He's also playing rugby in Vancouver.
And yeah, he's on.
Hello?
Joel.
Joel.
What up?
Welcome
Gus
to
Bus!
welcome to Classy Fairs podcast.
Awesome.
How you doing, my
Okay.
friend?
It's going good.
You doing well? How was the rugby game today?
It was good.
It's
Won
good.
both games, so yeah,
Nice.
a little beat up, but
Awesome.
you know how it goes.
So, we got a couple questions for you. As we've been telling our listeners, you like to gamble a little bit on sports. Can you elaborate
Yeah.
a little bit on that?
I've been known to dabble.
Yeah.
I've been known to make a couple ill-advised bets.
Ill-advised, I love that.
What can you?
Joel, you never stop when you're on a heater.
That's so true.
Well, I know it is true. I don't know. Kyle could probably tell you about a couple I beat him at too. That were probably a little ill-advised,
Oh,
but they
boy.
paid off in the end.
A couple handy to Joel on a few bets we won't go into.
So let's get into that. Let's
Yeah, let's talk about that right away.
I'm
Okay.
more intrigued by the
Well,
fact that
we
you bet.
don't need to
Yeah.
get too far into it, but
How much money? That's what we want to know.
do, guys.
How much money?
We do, Gus.
Okay.
one of the bets involved Hoyer the Destroyer being better than
Who is
another
Hoyer the
unnamed
Destroyer?
player.
I don't know.
So Brian, okay, yeah. So for those who didn't hear that, Brian Hoyer, the QB of the Houston Texans, Joel is a big Houston fan, and I'm a Philadelphia Eagles fan. And the bet was that Sam Bradford would have a better QB rating than Brian Hoyer, which did not end up happening. So Joel won $100 from that.
Oh, beer bottles.
Yeah.
Oh.
Joel, you want to explain the other two bets we had?
The other one was that Houston would finish with a better record or go further
Then the Philadelphia Eagles, and that happened
than
as
the
well.
Eagles. And then the other one, which is probably the worst sports bet of all time, is that the Oilers would finish better than the Flames this year. And that's not looking too promising for me, but
It's closer than we would like for that to happen, but
yeah,
no.
but 2 out of 3 ain't bad, so I'll take
Two out
it.
of 3 ain't bad. That's right. Yeah.
Hey Joel, did you bet on the Kimbo Slice fight last night?
No, I didn't. I heard it was absolute garbage, though.
Yeah, if you were
No, it was
if you were interested in watching two 6'6" out of shape men grapple each other for
Yeah, but he fought a guy named Data 5000. It
Yeah.
sounds like he's squaring off against a robot.
I don't
a
care.
lot of people would have tuned in for that.
That Kimbo
the guy
knockout was
the guy got knocked
savage.
out from exhaustion.
Yeah.
I'm googling
You don't
this
see
right
that
now.
kind of stuff. I was excited.
So what
about it.
happened with the fight? Oh, I fell asleep.
I googled this right. It says Data 5000 in stable condition after his heart reportedly stopped following loss to Kimbo Slice.
No way.
That's on Yahoo Sports.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Did it stop because he got punched in the face so hard, or was it like...
No, he
hard?
got punched in the gut.
They wrestled
God.
each other on the ground for so long. They just were both so exhausted.
He
and-
grazed his chin.
Yeah, he grazed his chin and then he fell.
No, but then he saw that Swift.
Man.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert: Kimbo won.
So,
Ridiculous.
Joel, what's the biggest win you've ever had gambling?
Well, the biggest walk away was more than a GER for sure. But I was up quite a bit. But I've been known to get pretty reckless when I get up and do things like bet on horses when I have no idea what I'm doing there.
So, Joel, would you say the statement "the house always wins" is a fair assessment?
Yeah, probably.
How big does the house have to be? Is it kind of like a David Goliath thing, or is it just?
Oh, the house can be 9
massive. I'm still gonna try to fight it. That's for sure.
I respect that.
How many times have you gone through the mentality of rent's due tomorrow, but I could double it up pretty quick right now?
That's probably happened once or twice, I guess.
Joel, before we jump into a quick quiz for you about gambling, you're a avid listener of the Classy Affairs podcast, so obviously you've listened to episodes 2 and 3 where we had Jeff and Charlie Power on. Do you have anything to say about Jeff and Charlie?
Well, both of them need to get their brains checked immediately. They both probably have like 17 concussions apiece. It was kind of embarrassing listening to Charlie's food math.
But it's milk plus chocolate, so it should taste longer.
It's double the ingredient.
Man, some of the math Charlie was throwing out there, he was like John
Cheese plus
Nash.
jalapenos obviously takes longer.
Yeah, well, though that is true. It probably, but it's faster to shit it out.
Fair.
Clears out faster.
It's the inverse relationship on the way out.
All right, Joel, we're gonna hit you with a few questions here.
Alright, fire away.
So, I think I closed that.
Oh,
Just give us. We're having some technical difficulties, Joel.
this is a high value production here.
Well, Joel, while we're waiting, how's life on the island? What's it like over
life's
there?
great. Life under the bridge over here,
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
people like to say.
Can you tell
awesome.
people why you're under the bridge right now?
Because I have a gambling problem.
Hey, well, there's the classic Red Hot Chili Pepper song "Under the Bridge" downtown.
Yeah,
Is where I drew
The
some.
first step is admitting it.
that's so true.
Well, that's where we're gonna get to the bottom. We got a special version of the quiz today.
yeah.
Okay.
All right,
Alrighty.
all right.
So
Joel.
let me just see how many questions there are, because this isn't one. There's 18 questions, Joel. Do you have the time to answer
Well,
some?
let's knock that down to
All right.
like 6 or 7.
That I can't,
I've
Kyle.
got,
This
I've
is
got all the time in the world.
this is
so
this is
fire away.
the gambling help and referral hotline of Quebec. That's the number of questions on their quiz. All right, so let's start there. So, Joel, what is the largest amount of money you've ever gambled in one day?
Well, like put on one bet or
No,
like
just throughout the day.
What was your bankroll one day?
House.
I don't know. I'd probably say like 500 or 600 easily.
That's chump change.
That is chump change.
Yeah.
But after you win a couple grand and then blow it away, you know.
Okay, we're gonna put $5,000. Have your parents ever had gambling problems?
My parents, no.
Okay, that's
Oh,
good. That's a good
doesn't
day.
make sense because
That's a solid foundation right there.
we were going with that.
So, when gambling in the last 12 months, have you often gone back another day to win back what you lost?
I have done that, yeah.
So actually, there's some options where it says never, sometimes, usually when I lose, and every time I lose.
It would be sometime.
Okay, sometimes. Okay, yeah.
Every time I'm tempted, though. Every time I'm tempted.
In the last 12 months, have you ever claimed to win when you actually lost?
No, I always own up to my losses.
Joel spits on the signs that say "play within your limits."
Joel sets the limits.
Oh man.
Do you feel you have had a gambling problem in the last 12 months? This is like the most depressing quiz ever.
Isn't that what this quiz is about? Is it finding out if I have one or not?
Well, that's what we're going to find out, yeah. We're doing you a favor, buddy.
Well, I don't know. I don't think I have, but I have some buddies that have definitely thought I had a gambling issue.
Oh, so some friends, you would say. You know a guy.
Oh, you're talking with Kyle right now, and he's definitely accused me of having a gambling problem.
Hey, you don't end up living under the freeway for nothing, man.
In the past 12 months, have you ever gambled more than you intended?
Yes.
Okay. Has anyone ever criticized your gambling habits in the past 12 months?
Well, I just answered that one, I think. So, yeah.
Right now, that's what this quiz is.
I love it. In the past 12 months, have you ever felt guilty on the way you gambled, or for what happens
Never.
when you gamble?
Never.
Oh, that might be. You know?
There's the problem right
In
there.
the past 12 months, have you ever thought of quitting but felt you could not?
Never thought of quitting.
In the past 12 months, have you ever hidden lottery tickets, gambling money, or other signs of gambling habits from your spouse, children, or other important people in your life?
No.
No.
Never hidden that.
You gotta spend money to make money.
That's
right?
so true. In the past 12 months, have you ever
pretty
fought
open.
with people you live with the way you manage your money?
What was that?
Aggressively.
Have you ever fought with the people you live with about the way you manage your money?
Yeah, some people have accused me
Are
of
you
being
asking
poor
why?
with my money.
Is this like a counseling?
Yeah, let's. We're gonna cut the
Okay, well, I'll
quiz
just
out.
hit show. It says all questions are mandatory. We don't.
Wait,
I'll fill in the blanks for
is
you.
it multiple choice? Does it like
No, it's
come
just-
to a conclusion like
Yeah,
you're
kinda.
addicted or you're not?
So you were extremely addicted by our own views of things. I don't know.
We're gonna kind of skew the quiz. I'm just clicking some boxes. Loan sharks. Yes, question 14. Where did you get the money borrowed to gamble? A loan? I'm gonna put a loan shark. I don't know if you've ever used one, but
Not
I
a
say
loan
exactly.
shark.
No, we'll take that. Just do it.
Joel, do you
The
have a
Alberta government gave me a pretty sizable student loan, and I have used that to gamble before.
that's a loan shark.
There we go. That's good. Oh man.
Joel? Do you have a bookie?
It's called Bet365, so I guess so.
Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
Bets
Yeah.
365.
Yo, just
looking for that
A
sponsorship.
line of credit with a bookie. That's one of the things.
So is Bet365 sponsoring us now? We can throw names out.
Okay,
shut
it says
up.
all questions are mandatory.
Hopefully.
I answered
Maybe
all
get
the
some free
questions.
credits.
Oh, maybe. I didn't.
All right, we got one last question on the quiz.
Oh, here it is.
We've got the results.
Yeah, but it's in French because this is a Quebec thing.
So-
It says un test pour mesurer son degré de dépendance resultato.
Oh, I got this for sure. He is.
It says you're dependent
Yes.
on gambling.
Are you sure?
You French? Yeah.
Is he? Look at this. Like I swear to God, it's in French.
Oh. So I think, Joel, we've come to the conclusion that, I mean, I guess it's a little bit too late. You live under the freeway. Maybe it's too late to get help. But anyway, I think that's it for the quiz. We've established that you're a gambling addict, and, we appreciate you taking the time. I hope that makes you feel
Well,
better
if
about
you
today.
ever if you ever need gambling tips, hit me up, because, I'm at least better than Kyle at it. So.
Should we put it?
Oh,
Hey,
there we
if you
go.
had to put it all on red or all on black, which one would you put it on?
Black's money every time. Black's money.
There we go.
Black don't
true.
crack.
All right, Joel. Well, thanks very much for taking the time, and we'll chat with you in a little bit.
Hey Joel, when
No worries.
are you back in Calgary?
That'll be April.
All
End of
right.
April.
Well, let's hit up the Nino when you get back.
Yeah, Joel.
Yeah, look forward to seeing you.
Absolutely. That'll probably be the first stop.
Oh yeah.
Hit up
for
the
sure.
casino before I even go home.
Sounds good.
All right, buddy. Go check yourself into rehab.
Never.
Better take the bottles in.
Okay, talk to you later, Joel.
See you,
All right,
buddy.
later, fellas.
Bye.
Bye.
Wow. Joel Gusto. Got some gambling tips.
I love his
Right on.
honesty.
I do too. He's super honest.
I'm the Donald.
He owned that.
He
He owned that.
He did.
Yeah.
Good for him. I hope he gets the help he needs.
Yeah.
me too.
I didn't think that
I just hope
quiz
he
was
wins.
going to come out in French. The answers weren't English. We thought we would have known the answer. Or the questions were in English. Who would have knew the answer was in French?
It was a minor glitch.
Yeah, this public school system's failing us all.
Man, I want to talk about something. Actually, I don't want to talk something.
Do we have another beer?
You want a beer?
Yeah, give me
Yeah?
We can get you a beer.
We crushed a
I
couple
put up,
here.
Didn't I? Oh, somebody moved those.
Oh, yeah, Georgie.
George
Do you mind
got
if
a
I snake
Wait, I want to bring up a quick thing real quick.
Let's hear it.
Sure, let's go.
Quick down real quick.
Yeah, Travis kind of has a story that he hasn't been telling us about
Oh,
a crow.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up with... Wait,
Yeah,
Trav, here.
like, I just
wait.
been hearing all day about this crow
There we go.
story. Like, I'm sorry to just like flip it on you real quick, but
Yo,
I
have you
really
ever
don't
seen
want
the
to talk
movie?
about this crow.
Have
Yes,
you ever
you
seen
got
the
it.
movie The Crow? Have you ever seen the
No,
movie?
I haven't. I'm
movie.
glad I
I
haven't.
haven't seen it either, so tell us the story about it.
Yeah, Trev's got a big story.
Try. Let's hear it, bud.
I really don't want to talk about the crow story, but
you don't have a choice.
Yeah.
I
don't
really don't have a
know.
choice.
It's
Well,
peer pressure.
I was at this.
Start it off.
Well,
It
I
was a
was-
Thursday.
Try and incorporate Budweiser into it if you
Yeah.
can.
if I can, yeah. Well,
What was it?
Budweiser.
Okay, go ahead,
All right,
Travis.
Travis.
fine. I can't say whose place I was at, but
Yeah.
Someone's place.
this mom was a little crazy, and
So you're at
either
a
way,
girl's
so
house.
we were just hanging out, having a tea, whatever. But these crows start landing, like they come out of the nest and start landing on the on the ground, and I was like, well, okay, I can't do the crow story. I can't.
You have to.
I can't do it.
You started it.
I feel like I can't do it.
Here, let me walk you through it. The crows were coming down the
It's-
tree. They landed on the ground.
Okay, well, anyways, so her mom
Came out.
and was like, so this crow was trying to fly away. Like, it was trying to flap away, but the crow couldn't get away.
Why?
And it's like, I don't know, its wing was fucked up, something was going on.
Yeah.
And so the mom was like, we gotta save the crow. And I'm like, kid, this bitch is crazy. Like, we gotta let the crow die. Because the mom and dad were like trying to attack this baby crow. And I was like, just let the crow die. Like,
Yeah.
let the mom and dad kill the crow. And she
Circle
was
of
just
life.
like, you're sick, let me save the crow. And I'm like, okay. So anyways, so she goes and like grabs the crow, and the crow's like not doing okay. It's like breathing in and out really heavy, and I'm like, I don't think the crow's okay. And she's like, no, we'll save it. I will call animal care and we'll get the crow saved. I'm like, oh my god, it's a fucking crow. But okay, we'll save this crow. So she grabs a bowl and she's like, I need to feed it. It's hungry. And I'm like, the crow's not hungry. Don't feed the baby crow.
Oh, it's
like,
a baby crow.
It's a baby crow.
Okay.
Like a baby crow that fell out of a nest.
Oh, it fell.
Out of the nest, and the mom and dad came and tried to attack it to like kill it. And
sure?
she's for sure. The mom and dad were sweeping at it to kill because they were killed the one baby crow that fell out because they couldn't fly away.
Or how close were you guys though?
Literally, it was in the backyard.
So like they swoop in to get you away?
No, they were swooping to kill a crow. They
Okay.
killed one crow already. They killed one of their baby crows that was injured, and then they were trying to kill the second baby crow. And she felt like she had to save
There's
the
just a
other baby crow.
slaughterhouse in the backyard.
Yeah, I know. It's fucking. It's the weirdest.
Okay, sorry.
It's the weirdest thing I've ever been through. Anyways, it was so. This girl I was seeing, well, more than seeing. Anyway, this is.
You dog!
Okay. But it was her mom. Anyways, I've seen her mom for the first time, and I knew she can be a little,
Intense.
crow loving, I guess. And either way, so let's get back to where the crow is now, literally like close into the house. The
crow's in
baby
the house.
crow. Yeah, and it's breathing heavy, and she's like, I think it's hungry. I'm like, she's like, I'm gonna look up in there and what to feed it. And she's like, she found something about feeding it with like crackers and milk. So she put crackers and milk in a bowl and like warmed it up like for like a baby. And she was like, I will feed the crow. And I'm like, I don't think you should feed this crow. Like, it looks like it's not doing okay. And she's like, no, I'm gonna feed it. Like, she just thinks I'm the asshole because I'm telling her not to feed the crow. But it's already fucked up that she's got warm milk to feed this crow. So she grabs a spoon and picks up the milk and soft crackers and starts to like slowly introduce to the crow's mouth while it's like slowly opening its mouth and like, this is not happening right now. And it's like trying to take the warm milk, like, and I'm like, I don't think it likes milk in soft crackers, lady. Like, I don't think we should keep feeding it. And she's like, no, look, it's hungry. And it's like, And I'm like, okay, oh my fucking God. Like, this is not happening to me right now. What the fuck is happening? Anyway, so this crow is not in a good place, and I know it's not. So she's like, we need to cage it up for the night so it doesn't, so the adult crows don't attack it, and we'll get some the crow rescuers or wherever the fuck they're, bird rescuers to come save this crow. And I'm like, this is okay, whatever. Put it in a fucking cat cage, which is what she put it in, and she puts it outside. I sleep for the night, and I wake up in the morning. I'm like, fuck, I gotta check on this fucking crazy crow that she loves. Anyway, so I'm having a tea. And I could see that I was breathing even harder. Like, it's like, like not like that, but like you can see the chest pumping hard. And I'm like, holy fuck. Like, yeah, I better let this crow like breathe. Maybe it's panicking because it's in a fucking cage. And so I like dumped the crow out. And I can see all the mom and dads go, I'm like, holy fuck. Like, is this serious right now? And I put the crow out. And I was just having my tea watching it, and I was like, okay, I'm like, pray to God the mom and dad don't attack this fucking thing, right? Like, and I'm like, it kind of like was like ready to fly. I'm like, oh shit, it's gonna fly. Like, I was excited. I'm like, good, this crow is gonna make this. And it like literally put its wings out like this, spread out, and then it just fucking died. No! And I was like, what the fuck? So I was like so panicked because the mom was so in love with this crow that I had to go check on it. And I went in like literally, I was like, okay, she's gonna go crazy if she sees the crow dead. She's like, I killed the crow or something. So I went in like checked. I didn't know where its heart. No, I checked its heartbeat to see like, is this fucking crow for sure dead? Because I didn't know what the fuck. I knew she was gonna panic, and so I like whatever. So I just fucking put it back in the cage, put it back,
I knew
and like
you
you
did
know
that.
what I mean, like acted like nothing happened. Pretend it was like an order, like, oh, I found the crow dead here. What the fuck? Like, anyways. So that all broke out, And
It's a circle of life.
that was a circle of life, and that was the.
And then what did the mom
So what
do?
happened after?
Yeah, what did the mom do when she found the dead crow?
She freaked the fuck out. Like, she loved that crow. And I was like, it's a fucking baby crow. Like,
Yeah.
give me a break.
Yeah,
but
it's a
like,
fucking crow.
Yeah, anyways, it was, that's, oh my god. I can't say that shit. Anyway, that's the story of the baby crow. And,
When was this?
so ever since then, no, this is when I was just in BC visiting,
Oh.
you know, the girl's mom. And ever since then we'd leave, no word of a lie, the mom and dad crow would literally come sweeping at us while we were leaving. Like, they go, and they'd come at us. I'm like, oh my god. Like, and I don't know where I get myself that I get put in these, like, these weird situations. I just get put in them. And that was one of the weirdest things I've ever experienced in my life. And I don't like telling people about the crow story, but I guess everyone knows about the crow story. So there's no hiding it.
Oh, and when you get in these situations, that's when you call Instagram.
No. Legit.
Yeah, that's.
Speaking of Instagram, how do you feel about your new followers, Travis?
Dude, I don't know.
Cole, explain to our listeners what you mean by that.
Fuck you.
So I explained in our last podcast that Travis likes to tag me in photos of guys working out and dogs, and lately, Jesus Christ. But you kind of upped it a bit. You started commenting saying that if you love Jesus, follow Cole McFarland on Jesus Christ Instagram. And then before that, you were commenting on dudes working out, saying Cole McFarland thinks you're legend. Cole McFarland thinks you're a weak bitch. Just a bunch of random photos. So, and then
That's
in the end,
funny
you
shit.
pretty much said that you were just trying to get me more followers. So I went above and beyond, and
You did.
I bought you.
Like 1,400 Instagram
1,400
followers.
Well,
Instagram
let's
followers?
put it this way. You gave me a pretty good workout. Like, sweet. Like, thanks for the followers. I think it's kind of cool now. But at the time, I'm thinking to myself, you put on that photo and you're that guy who only gets 20 likes for the 1,400 followers that you have. You don't want to be that guy.
See, but that was the
But
thing
I am
it
that
said-
guy now. But whatever. Thanks, man.
It
You
said-
did give me likes, though. And I was like, I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
no, that's where I fucked up. I paid an
kinda
extra
did, yeah.
$2 to spread out 100 likes randomly through your photos, which I shouldn't have done.
Yeah, no, it was good.
But the only thing was, I thought it was gonna take. It said, please wait up to 24 hours for it to process. So I was like, all right, tomorrow night I'm gonna be hearing something, and then not even an hour later, I get the what the fuck is going on? And then I get a text from Kyle going, he's going crazy right now, and it just kind of made my day.
That's
But
good.
anyways, yeah, that's just good Instagram.
I was mad, and now I appreciate it. So thank you.
Yeah. So, anybody hear about this 18-year-old that posed as a gynecologist / doctor?
Nah.
No, tell me
Florida?
about this.
Let's hear it.
This guy's a genius. Like, props
Is
to
he a
him.
genius or
It's like part genius, part serial killer.
part sociopath?
Yeah. Anyways, this guy's 18 years old. I don't know how, I don't know the exact story of how he got it, but he had a full office set up.
What?
He had an office, like a doctor's office, set up entirely. 18 years old. He doesn't have his medical practice or anything, and he was posing as I think on the news they just said doctor because they didn't want to say gynecologist, just because.
Yeah.
But I heard that it was a gynecologist. He was posing as a gynecologist in Florida.
Of
And
course,
he
Florida.
finally got caught because they sent in undercover agent, and he diagnosed her with shit and gave her medical help, and then they brought the sting in. But apparently he got caught a year ago for the same shit.
How old is this guy?
18.
That's-
18 years
He's
old.
18,
Hey.
and he was running an entire office.
Would nobody think that fucking Doogie Howser here is oh Jesus, you're a little young.
Well, no, that's the thing though. Is nobody's gonna really question his age. Nobody if you go into a doctor's office, you're not gonna be like, by the way, may I see your degree before you?
Well, no, but I'm just saying, if the guy looks like he just came out of a vagina, does it look like he's ready
But
to be
that's the thing though.
inspected?
Is people might be like, oh, he's fresh out of school, he's gonna do this, and then the doctor's gonna come in, or
Man, you met there's a lot of 18-year-olds that we've met that can grow a full-out beard. So how do you even know, right?
Yeah.
So
I don't
much
know-
respect
I don't
for
know
him,
what this
in
guy
a
looked
weird
like.
way,
But how many gynecologists do you know that have full beards?
no.
I don't know any
Very,
gynecologist. First
no.
off,
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's like,
But I don't know. That's pretty cool.
We're gonna
Actually, I don't know if it's cool, but
I don't know
it's
if
a cool
cool is the
story.
right word you're looking at, but that's definitely
cool story.
something I would be interested in making a movie about.
yeah.
It's a good story.
That's
get
yeah,
that-
no, that's a good point.
Let's get that guy on episode 5.
The
of the
best
podcast.
part though was the guy.
Is he in jail
The
though?
guy's name was Dr.
For sure.
Love.
Okay, well
No.
Yeah.
that is not okay. Where is he from?
Google
That's
it right
It's
now.
coming. I got
where's he
it.
from?
Florida.
Florida?
Yeah.
Okay, well that could be pulled off.
Oh,
Shit,
shit.
in Florida.
But like, how much balls does that take to open
Florida
up your
Doctor
own
Love
practice
is what
and,
I'm
like,
looking at. I don't know what to. That dude's all over Instagram.
Teen charged with pretending to be a doctor.
Never said I was an MD. There's a
Dr.
YouTube
Love.
video.
That's
There's a
fair.
YouTube video. We'll put the link to the video in the comments section. It says Dr. Love interview
Let's
teen.
cut that picture right there.
Yeah, this guy's fucking creepy.
Shit.
Oh.
His name's Malachi Love Robinson, charged with impersonating a doctor and treating patients in West Palm, Florida Beach.
He's not Jewish at all, hey, with that name.
Malachi Love Robinson.
Whoa,
George.
Whoa, George, whoa.
It's 2016.
Yo, we're colorblind here on the Classy Affairs.
2016, George, African American.
Yeah, he's African American.
Oh, fuck. All right, boys. I think we need to wrap up there.
Yeah. Well, with that,
After that comment, yeah, Jesus.
Uh,
Before we leave, I just want to throw out our Instagram and Twitter handles. It's
give him the handles, man. Get a handle. on
Yeah,
this.
we got handles. Classy Affairs PC. We also want to give a quick shout out to Nolan Stasko for doing up our logo for the podcast. We appreciate the time and effort.
Yeah, we do.
Much
Yeah.
respect.
Yeah, we do. Anything else, boys?
Deadpool was dope.
Deadpool
What's
was
up?
tight. Go see Deadpool.
Yeah, go
We're
see
gonna have
Deadpool.
Ryan Reynolds on episode 7 of the podcast, so
Yeah.
make sure you check in on that.
And we're gonna have Alan Rickman.
Alan Rickman will be on the podcast as well.
Yeah.
And we like to
Shout out to Butcher and the Baker. I forgot to plug those guys. They're not sponsoring the podcast yet, but those motherfuckers will
They will be.
Some music just kicked in on my headphones. It says, I don't want to go to bed. I want to go to bed.
Okay.
I don't know.
Oh.
John Man.
John Man.
Episode 4 complete!
Hey, well, we're not. Well, anyway, yeah, Butcher and the Baker. Go get a sandwich from those motherfuckers. Delicious.
All right, cheers, boys. Episode 4.
And as always, stay classy, Calgary.
Woo! Yep. Classy Affairs. Shit.
All I do is